last night playing out in a way that you never want to see verify, and unfortunately, many people kind of still in shock, trying to figure out where do we go from here as these storms slammed through Mississippi last night, including in Lamar County, where over 200 homes have been reported as uninhabitable due to the damage. Dozens of roads have been also reported closed, debris blocking the way. Recovery crews and first responders are now in recovery mode as these aftermath assessments are still very much underway. Joining us now is the Lamar County's fire coordinator with the very latest, Kyle Hill. Kyle, thank you so much for the time. Talk to us about how your community is doing right now.
Well, we're definitely doing as good as could be expected. Like you said, we do have about 250 structures, homes with damage. We're out currently trying to do damage assessment on those structures to see what kind of resources are needed and get a better assessment on those things. We have volunteers coming in to help feed the community. And we've got about a 16-mile path as far as length goes within that structure. So it started in a rural part of the county and then come through the outskirts of the city of Purvis and then into an industrial park area.
And so when it came to last night, right, I have to imagine that, the emergency management crews had been deployed. There was that kind of weather alert day where you guys were, monitoring how things unfolded. What were those moments like as this warning was sounded and, you start to get those reports of damage? How do you guys jump into action?
So the initial reports start coming in. Of confirmed tornado on the ground through our radar and debris signature coming from National Weather Service and then from phone calls. Usually we see the debris signature long before, you see phone calls coming into our 911 center. And so once we saw the debris signature, we ramped up a little bit more and then the phone calls start coming in and then we hit action and it's all hands on deck, as you can imagine, between fire and EMA and EMS and law enforcement, road crew as well, to get out there and get those roads open so we can get the help and the necessary things in and people out if we need to do that as well.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like it takes enormous coordination between all parties involved. So now that you're handling the aftermath, what's your current priority?
So the priority today is just that we got all the roads open last night, power lines out of the road, so those are passable today. That's key to being able to do today, getting in and getting the folks they need, the help they need to start the recovery process. Like I said, we have teams out this afternoon and this morning doing damage assessment where they'll go out and work with MEMA and FEMA to do those damage assessment of structures and figure out, how much damage, put a dollar value on that as we move forward. Power companies are still working on getting power lines. They got the power lines out of the road, but we still got large areas without power. Our office is working on generator power right now and probably will be for a couple of days, as power crews start getting those power lines back up.
And Kyle, we just received photos that the EMA building was in fact damaged from this storm. Can you talk to us about what that was like, right? I mean, when you have a building where the communications and the operations are really centered and then it becomes damaged, was everyone okay? Did it impact anything at all?
So very lucky the county has spent the resources. We probably have 2 or 3 events like this in this area a year. And this is the second time in 5 years that we've had a tornado come over the EMA building. This is as close as it come, and it was a direct hit last night. But you can see in the pictures that we have shutters on the windows that we're able to close automatically. The facility is a hardened facility. We do have some roof damage and some water leaks. Some of the shutters did not close all the way in time to prevent windows from breaking. But we are in generator power. We do house the 911 dispatch center in here, which cannot go down. We cannot have that center go down. So as I said, we were operating on generator power since last night, and so everything's up and running. I'm sitting in my office right now in that building. We got glass on the floor. I'm sitting here looking at ceiling tiles above my head, that are hanging down. from the damage that was occurred last night, but nothing major. So we are able to up and run, just not in the best of circumstances.
Yeah, thankfully. Wow.
Yeah, good to hear that you guys are still able to keep everything running. So as far as residents go, what advice do you have to them? What should they keep in mind as they continue to assess the damage as they return to their properties if they've left?
So they can self-report if they go to the MEMA website or to the Lamar County website or to the Emergency Management Facebook page for Lamar County Emergency Management. They can self-report if they have damage. And I said we do have teams out conducting those damage assessments today. They are literally going door to door through our area trying to find that. But citizens do have the opportunity to self-report. We'll compile those numbers with FEMA and MEMA. MEMA will do it first, and then they'll send them on up from there to FEMA and take the next steps, to determine what level of aid, if any, will be given out. We filed for the state of emergency with the state already, and so that paperwork is in a process, and that should be coming here shortly. And so just reach out if there's assistance needed. We've got lots of churches, volunteers in the area doing that. We've got feeding stations around. We got people bringing in donations. But the biggest thing is, if you're not here to help, you're here to hinder. So just, let's not sightsee. Social media is a great place to sightsee without getting in the way. And so, it's still at that point, crucial point where we don't need sightseers out. We need, room for our people to get out and do the job.
And Kyle, you mentioned the number of infrastructure that was damaged, about 250 buildings. Can you give us an update just on what you know right now on the number of injuries across the area, across the county? Yet again, do you have that final number?
Right now, our number, we had one firefighter injured in a chainsaw accident, removing a tree on a major road, and requires some stitches on that. And so he's fine. And I'm back at it. And then we had 3 others that had civilians that were minor injuries. And my understanding is they were not transported, but they were treated on the scene and released. And so right now, that looks like that's all the injuries that we're going to report at this time.
All right, well, what a blessing that is, looking at some of this damage. Kyle, thank you so much for coming on to Fox Weather this afternoon, giving us that update. All the best in your recovery, and, hopefully we can keep in touch as that continues.
Yes, thank you very much.